Hello, it is Topical Tuesday, June 27th, 2023. Steve Sipress here, and you might have seen the news released earlier today. The Inspector General of the SBA, the Small Business Administration of the United States of America, released his report on the fraud of the two original COVID relief pandemic, recovery plans. The Paycheck Protection Program, the PPP, and the EIDL, the emergency loan. And between those two programs, over 200 billion dollars with a B in fraud, in money going to people, businesses that those all went to businesses that did not deserve the money. They were fake businesses. They were big businesses trying to act like they were small businesses. They were all kinds of fraud going on. And they read one article that said something about there's a backlog of a century's worth of work, thousands and thousands of leads, fraudulent cases. But that's the estimate. And the estimate is likely to be low. The Associated Press a few weeks ago estimated $280 billion in fraud. Elsewhere, government has said, it was only 100 and something. It wasn't 200. Like, give me a break. It's in a nonstop flow of embarrassments to our federal government. This is one of the biggest ones. There's still, by the way, a COVID relief program for businesses, the ERC or the ERTC, the Employee Retention Tax Credit. Let me know. I know someone has a firm that does a great job of getting those through for the most money, unlike the first two, which anybody could instantly pretty much fill out a few forms and put in for tons of money. This ERC program is extremely complex, and you need an accountant or attorney or both that knows what they're doing and has done lots of them. Your local guy or your current accountant likely won't know how to do these properly. You don't want to get it rejected. The funds, the program will run out like the others did. So let me know if you want in on that. I'm sure there's tons of fraud with that one too, even with all the safeguards up. And is anyone surprised by this? I mean, every day, both of our major political parties just go back and forth accusing whoever the main leader of the party is and others in the party of being a complete fraud and corrupt and a criminal. And, one's under indictment, the current one's heading towards an indictment and this and that, although, be completely protected since he's in power, and he's in power with the establishment that Washington, D.C. likes. But anyway, they're all criminals and they're all corrupt. And so what does this mean, bottom line, for your business? Besides that you can still, if you retained employees throughout the pandemic, you may qualify for the employee retained tax credit, employee retention tax credit. It really just goes to show that more than ever, and you wonder if it can get any worse, but I guess it can. We're in a crisis of trust. People just do not trust institutions that they used to trust, people they used to trust, things they used to trust. And therefore, if they don't know you, the default is they don't trust you, violently do not trust you. So your number one role, doing your advertising marketing for your business, or if you're doing any sales at all. If you don't have great marketing, then you have to do sales. But if you have, as Peter Drucker said, the aim of marketing is to make sales superfluous, unnecessary. So if you have great marketing, you don't really have to do sales. But with any of those, where you're talking to prospects about becoming patients or clients or members of your company, customers, whatever it is, you've got to establish trust. There are many ways to do it. There are many ways to make mistakes doing it, but it's of paramount importance that before you start talking about how great you are and what you do and even what you can do for them, they've got to trust you or they won't care at all. They won't believe a word you said. And if you want to know a great way to do that, I call it the WOW strategy. Go to thewowstrategy.com. You can watch a free video there that'll show you how to do this and have some effective advertising and marketing going on for your business. And anyway, that'll do it for Topical Tuesday. A not surprising news item today. Hundreds of billions of dollars of fraud perpetrated upon the U.S. federal government in the name of COVID relief. I mean, that thing is still doing damage years later. And of course, all the experimental damaging drugs that people injected into them will do damage to millions for years to come as well. What a shame. Anyway, that'll do it for Topical Tuesday, June 27th, 2023. I'll catch you back here again tomorrow on World Wide Web Wednesday. Over and out. Bye-bye.